Three workers at an assisted living facility in Hanover have been accused of mistreating an elderly resident, according to the Hanover Sheriff's Office. They've now been charged with the abuse and neglect of a vulnerable adult. The allegations center around an incident at the Harmony Collection at Hanover, a senior living community in Mechanicsville. According to this criminal complaint filed in court, the case involves an 89-year-old resident who suffered from dementia and was a fall risk. Because of those factors, his family kept a camera in his room. In March, the complaint says the man slipped out of bed and three caregivers, Carlisha Sykes, Cassie Halsey, and Naomi Sarbo, came to help. Video allegedly captured the employees grabbing the man by his clothing and throwing him from the floor and across the hospital bed, causing him to hit his head on a railing. A detective talked to directors at the facility who allegedly said the caregivers should have contacted a supervisor before moving the man and explained to the patient what they were going to do. According to the complaint, the director said the workers should not have grabbed him by his clothes and instead gripped him under his arms and legs to move him safely. In a statement, the Harmony Collection at Hanover tells me the employees were quickly suspended and soon after terminated for behavior that does not meet their standards of care. They say they're cooperating with the investigation and communicating with the resident's family.
Violating a policy of the facility doesn't constitute a crime by itself.
CBS 6 legal analyst Todd Stone says the most difficult element for a prosecutor to prove will be intent.
A prosecutor has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that there was a willful abuse or neglect of this individual. Not that they used poor techniques and were doing their job, but that they actually were negligent or had the intent to abuse him. So a video in a case like this makes a huge difference.
The charge constitutes a Class 1 misdemeanor, which according to Stone means a serious injury was not involved. The code also allows an exception to those who conduct necessary movement of, placement of, or protection from harm to the vulnerable adult.
If they're going to raise a defense that we were doing our jobs and it was necessary to get them in the bed, and so that's something that the video is going to be really telling.
CBS 6 reached out to the defendants or their attorneys to seek responses to the allegations against them, but we have not yet heard back. Commonwealth's attorney Mackenzie Babichenko tells me that she cannot comment on a pending case. I'm Tyler Lane for CBS 6 News.